on the air? Why was that not on the air?
We're not using that language.
Why not?
Look, we're bad. Okay,
we're terrible. We're
bad
filthy.
things,
we're shameless.
But no,
shameless.
We don't get filthy on this show.
Oh yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
We're not filthy. Look, my kids could see some of this, and there's some that I wouldn't be proud of, you know. But there's nothing I'd be like, I need to die.
There's a few things I wouldn't be proud of.
There is.
But there's
dude, I'm sure there's some of you.
There's a difference. You just said it. There's some things I'm shameless about. Shameless. And there's others that
still haunt me. I still think about it every morning.
I believe that's still in the air.
What?
Thank God.
You mean I'll be dead 70 years from now? Somebody will watch that.
Oh, God.
Like this conversation right here.
I had many of those. Like every other episode.
I bet he goes back. He goes back through it and scrubs it. Takes every bad moment he has
Some
out.
things have been taken out. I'm not gonna lie.
Seriously?
There's been a couple.
Like what?
Oh,
what did you do that you
It's
look
been a
back and
while.
you said you didn't like it?
It's been at least 4 months.
What, did you say something too harsh?
No, just it was so off of what it was.
Flagrant.
It almost felt like I did it on purpose, but I didn't. It was like, that's terrible.
Was it mean or it was a bad like what?
It was just a bad.
Or were you a bumbling boob?
Bumbling boob. Way off on something. I was trying to say something else, and it came out the entire opposite of it. You're like, you dog. That's not what you do. What the hell is that? That's not what you meant.
You edited that?
I got to take it out.
Oh, you bitch.
No, so a lot of it I left in.
Okay, I hope.
Trust me, the last time I did this, it was
you
over.
can't edit out your bumbling boob moments and leave mine in.
Oh, no, I've moved 2 of yours.
Oh, get out of here.
2.
No way.
Just
I don't buy it.
Yeah, just
I don't buy it. He's telling stories right now. He's a storyteller.
What, 2 in 2 years is pretty good.
That's how I know you're lying.
I'm probably...
Because I've had about 87 of them.
No.
That's how I know you're lying.
No, you have not 87. I'm the one with that number.
Oh.
If we're being honest here. I'm the one with that number.
No. He's so competitive. No. You're not a bigger loser than me, okay? Nobody's a bigger loser than me.
That show was named after me, for
You
Christ's
think
sake.
you're incompetent? Let me show you my life,
I'll
sonny.
show you incompetence. It's like Belichick going, you want to see it, Cody? He pushes Brady out there. No, watch this. And he fucking hires Patricia. That's a real life example.
And then
That's so true.
Then he goes to Germany and he goes, Mac Jones, no way. 2 minutes left. We're going to Zap.
We're going to the bullpen. We don't have a bullpen coach. This ain't baseball.
This is a Wally Pipp moment, even though Mac Jones isn't hurt, and that's not Lou Gehrig.
It's like, watch me destroy 2 people in 1 minute. Just destroy them. Let me destroy them emotionally forever. They're gonna one day they have to sit on a couch because of me.
All right, how do we get down this road?
I don't know.
Well, we're talking about erasing bad things we had said. How did we get there?
I don't know. It was something. Was it sports related?
Oh, well, I was talking about, for some reason I was talking about how we're not filthy. I was saying, that's right. It came from. Right. It was the joke. We were messing around before, and I was saying, no, I was a little filthy for this.
Yeah, and I was saying, we've had filth.
I don't think we have. I don't like putting filth out because sometimes filth, if seen by the wrong people, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like our kids or
Tom.
I don't like filth.
You yourself had just admitted on this show that you've had several filthy moments.
No. Not filthy. I've had several embarrassing moments. Not filthy. No. Maybe unkept. Not filthy. Maybe slightly disheveled.
Roughly
not filthy.
Roughly groomed?
There we go.
Poorly groomed?
No.
Not groomed.
Homely?
That's not bad.
But again, I say not filthy.
Oh my God!
Now that nobody knows what we're talking about,
that's the best part. What the fuck did these two see each other off the air?
Fucking idiots.
What secrets were they passing? Holy
The
shit.
funniest part is that it's the littlest fucking
Talk
thing.
about wanting to be a fly on the wall.
If only we could have been there.
There's the grassy knoll, and there's this.
There's the meaning of life, and then there's this.
That's the birth of Christ. The rise, and this,
The rise and fall of the Roman Empire.
This right here, this moment. Yep.
There's evolution, and then there's
the man on the moon, and then what's that?
Climbing Vesuvius, and then this.
And then this.
Do you want to find out what it is?
Verandas versus porches.
You never know.
And this.
Versus patios versus decks.
And this.
Versus lanais. Ooh. And this.
We were supposed to talk about the Knicks.
Dear.
They had they had their chances to win this game. Mm-hmm. They did. And honestly, that shot at the end, Halliburton's reaction told the story.
Yeah.
And kudos to him for at least being honest and not hiding it. It's like
he went like this.
He just looked like that shit went in,
and the dude looked at him and went, "Yeah." He's like, he fucking laughed.
It was unbelievable.
He had a look on his face like, "Holy shit!"
It was the definition.
But he hit the shot.
It was the definition of bloop single. It was the ultimate
duck snort.
Bloop.
The old duck snort.
Fuck did that? A senile, like a senile single, like a senile. I seen it in the eye, but I couldn't get to it. A senile single.
Seeing eye.
Seeing eye. Yeah. Well, those old deals.
Yeah. Or a duck snort.
Duck snort.
Little and then you just pop one up over the first baseman's head. Bang.
I'm saying.
Little Texas leaguer.
Yeah.
Seeing eye single, as you said.
Seeing eye single. That was the shot that this clown made. The funny thing was, the previous show we said, look, barring this, and this, or them hitting a game-winning fucking prayer, the Knicks are going to be fine. And I think the Knicks are going to be fine. Even with, because they didn't have Anunoby and they were right there. Even without him, I think they could win tomorrow.
I agree.
I think they could.
And I think. So I haven't looked at a ton of Twitter, but a lot of people were on there saying, like, I can't believe the Jalen Brunson slander. So I don't know if people are saying, because I did see some people say, like, the loss was on him. And first of all, that's just silly.
That's beyond silly.
That's just stupid. Second of all, though, I really do hope they learn, because in that second half, they were able to build a lead without doing Brunson ISO ball. Mm-hmm. That's when they got that 9-point lead or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. And then
ball movement.
Yeah. Ball movement, rotation on
touching
defense.
The ball, yeah.
People crashing. And then when Brunson came back in, it was almost like, okay, let's return to, all right, Brunson's going to get buckets. Which, look, that works too.
Yeah.
Obviously. That's a big part of who they are. But that's not how you got the lead on them. Just keep doing what you were doing. They were running and making effort plays. It was more of an open offense, not just, all right, we'll set a pick. We'll try to get Jalen some space.
I mean, the reality for the Knicks is this, and this is true of every team that wins a championship. They have a guy that you can go through, and he can win. He can win you some games.
Yeah.
But he won't win you a championship by himself.
Nope.
Regardless of who it is.
Yeah.
And the history on this is literally from here to Massachusetts. So
I'm not sure he can win an entire series by himself, honestly.
If depending on the opponent, no.
Yeah. Because in
Depending
Philly, he had help.
Yeah.
His first two games, he didn't play it that well.
No. But his team responded because he's got a team.
Right.
So
we don't need him to be that. Just
to me, if I'm a Knicks fan, and again, I don't believe in moral victories when you lose, but if I'm a Knicks fan, what I can take from that is, they found another way.
Yeah.
And
might have unlocked something.
It might have, and the thing is, that's what championship teams can win in a multitude of ways. That's why they get there, because at some point somebody stops you from doing what you want to do, and you have to find an alternate way to win. And championship teams have that one common thing. They do. They all have that. If they have to shift to another gear, they can do it, and most teams simply can't.
Yeah.
Not in one game or in one series. It would take time. But the champion can do it in a matter of games or even a half, depending on what it is. That's why they're champions. That's the biggest reason why they're champions.
And here's another thing. This is what I mean by I really hope they learn from this game. Okay? Because Alec Burks played 21 minutes. Deuce McBride played 29 minutes. Josh Hart, 43. So he got 5 minutes of rest.
Yeah.
Typically, he plays 48.
Yeah.
But, like, you can use those guys. Now, I mean, Precious got 22. Hartenstein had 39 minutes, and Brunson had 38. DiVincenzo, 44.
Yeah.
But, like, Alec Burks, 4 for 6 from the field, that guy had played 44 seconds in the playoffs up to that moment. You know, they got him in the trade from Detroit when they got Bogdanovich. They also got Alec Burks. Yeah. Alec Burks started as a Knick, and some people liked him. Some people were like, oh, my God, here comes Alec Burks. And he did not have a good regular season. But for him to come in, and, I mean, he hit some key threes in that comeback. He had 14 points off the bench.
I'm saying you have a team, okay, in a lot of ways.
I really hope.
And that's why. And again, and even if they lose tomorrow, they're okay.
Yeah, I agree.
They honestly, Indiana
is saying they were in trouble.
If they lose tomorrow, they're okay. They're not. I would say
they're not in a good spot.
They're not a good spot, but at least the next 2 or 3 are at home.
Yeah.
Okay. But if they win tomorrow, this thing's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
They should feel good going into this game because they still have the upper hand.
I don't believe Indiana has the resolve to, if they got lost tomorrow, to go up to New York and win again. Yeah. I think they had their shot in game and they blew it. They pissed themselves. So no, I don't think they'll do it if they have it. If it's come to that, if it's 2-2, different story. They actually think they have a shot. And when a team thinks it has a shot, and they have offense, you get it for a long.
Well,
game.
I'm sure they think they have a shot right now after winning that game because it's 2-1.
I don't know, because even the guys on the court didn't believe that shot went in. I don't know about that. They knew it was luck. They know that deep down. They know they have to win this or it's over. They are not going to go down 3-1 and come back and beat this team. There's no fucking way. No. 2-2 maybe. No. So they're still the more desperate team. That being said, I do think the Knicks are going to win tomorrow. Okay?
Happy Mother's Day.
So, and not only that, I don't know what Anunoby's status is, but
they said unlikely for 4 and 5.
Yeah. I think the Knicks look at that as, look, we were tied and this fucking guy hits that shit. We can beat them. So it's going to work for both teams.
And they had some bad breakdowns to get it to tie.
Yeah, a lot of it was self-inflicted.
Yeah.
So
if they could have just calmed down and just played a little cleaner with that 9-point lead, they'd be up 3-0.
The thing about the Knicks is when they do that, the next game they respond.
They usually respond.
So I haven't seen them do it. I haven't seen them do it back to back. I've seen them do it once, and then they respond.
Well, remember they blew the game against the Sixers.
Yep.
What was that, game 4? They had a chance to go up 3-1, right? No, they were up 3-1.
It became 3-2.
It was game 5.
Yeah, it was game 5.
Game 5. They had a chance to close it out.
And fucking closed it out in game 6. Because the thing about it, and we said about after the game, the way they responded in the press conference.
But you know what's even more crazy and how it's more similar? It took a fucking maxi 40-footer to beat them in that game too.
To go to overtime.
Right.
They didn't even win the game.
But to the game where they blew, it took another miracle.
It took a miracle. Very similar. So as I'm saying, I think both teams. I think tomorrow's going to be the best game of the series because both teams are confident.
Yeah.
To me, tomorrow's going to be the best game of the series. Barring like somebody getting hurt in the game. As things stand right now, if these two rosters play out tomorrow, hell of a game tomorrow. Could go to overtime.
Jalen's not on the injury report, which I thought was interesting.
Jalen's playing.
I know he's playing, but I figured you would keep the foot. His foot's still hurting him. You could see it in his shot all game.
I think he heard 1 or 2 opinions and went, done. We're good here.
Yeah.
That was it. We're going. Can I put weight on it? Yep. Done. Playing. What if... Needle. Didn't even flinch. Needle. Play. That's the kind of kid he is. And that's what I love about him. Okay? So, awesome. Again, that's not a championship trait. They have guys like that.
Dude, when he came out at halftime, and it was cool because...
You were the one saying, fans, Willis Reed.
I know. The fans went... I know, and you were shitting on me.
No, I was laughing at you.
Shitting on me.
No, you just shit on my...
So, he comes out, and the fans start cheering, and he goes like this because he's not sure...
Swamp.
He's not sure if he's going out there yet. Did you see that?
Jalen didn't? No?
You did not watch that Knick game, you bastard.
Which one?
That game where he got hurt.
I didn't see when he got hurt. I said that. I didn't see that part. I saw after the game. After he came back.
Okay, but see...
I didn't see when he got
hurt. At halftime, while they're still in the studio, right?
Yeah.
He comes back out onto the floor to try to test it.
Okay.
Fans start going crazy, and he looks at the fans and goes, like, tell him to calm down because he's not sure if he's going to play yet. Shoots some free throws, couple jump shots. He whispers something to Josh Hart, like he puts his...
They love me, Josh. They love me.
and then, he decides he's playing. But afterwards, they asked Josh Hart, what'd you say to him? He was like, I just told him be smart, be smart. If you can play, play. If you can't play, don't play.
Be smart, but don't be a pussy.
He probably did say that.
That's exactly right. Be smart. Pussy.
And Jalen probably looked at him and said, fuck you. And then he looks at Tibbs and he goes, all right, I'm in.
And Tibbs like, good, pussy.
And his dad calls him it.
About time you... Oh, good, you didn't change. I'm about to call you a pussy.
Jalen.
They should make that
all the shit
into a movie
done.
scene where 3 different people say that to him.
Yeah, then Jalen Brunson slaps all of them. Because he's not.
Not slapping his dad.
Well, he might
or maybe he slaps his dad. And goes, wow!
He might have to slap his dad.
I'm still the teacher here.
He can slap Tibbs.
He Miyagi's
He can slap Tibbs' comb over.
Like, you don't like Tibbs.
What are you talking about?
You don't like him, do you?
Yes, I do.
I don't know. Then you give him a little...
I've defended... Dude,
hey, Tibbs, you run him in the ground this week?
That's not what I get on people for saying that. I say that's a lazy national take.
Hey, Tibbs.
I call that take lazy.
I'll give Taylor 5 seconds off to take a piss, Tibbs.
No, the best was when they go to timeout and they're interviewing Josh Hart, and all over Twitter they're going, would you let this man sit down? Because they do these on-court interviews during timeout.
Josh, I know you have a big game going on right now, but...
Josh, I need to play fucking 300 straight minutes. Mind talking to us? No, I need to sit on my ass.
Quick, my drapes, pink, blue. Yeah. What are you saying?
Yeah, so anyway, I'm nervous about this game.
This is going to be a great game because both teams are confident. And they should be.
So here's the dilemma. Of course, tomorrow's Mother's Day. We're going to see my wife's family and her mom, Gammy, and then we're going to see my family and my mom. And the Knicks game's going to be on while I'm visiting my mom and dad. And I really have to get my head right, okay? Because here's the thing. I'm already going to be on edge all day. I know. It's ridiculous, but I'm literally on edge all fucking day when the Knicks are about to play in the playoffs. It's embarrassing, but it's true.
Most fans are like that.
Are you like that?
Yes.
You're on edge?
My schedule.
When your guys are playing?
My schedule is set around their fucking game. Everything.
Look, I understand that. But
arguing that day is about being done by that time.
Is your anxiety slightly raised when you wake up in the morning?
It is because I'm worried about getting all this stuff done before the game. I don't want to be sitting down wondering, did I do this?
So my anxiety is slightly raised because of the game.
That too. It's a dual. That's a given. That's why you feel that way in the first place.
Okay.
That's why you're setting your schedule around it.
I know.
Because you feel that way about it. That's a given.
I know, but it's still. But sometimes I'm just like, why do I give a fuck?
I'm not rearranging my schedule if that could be interesting. I'm not fucking doing all that shit.
Okay, you're really rearranging your schedule. The game's on at 8:30 at night. You're not doing shit. He's so busy. Dude, I planned my entire Monday night at 8:30 around it.
I have my...
You know how many people I told I couldn't go out to?
I have my hour and a half scroll through my phone session. Okay,
can't push
I've
that.
got my two Ps.
Can't push those.
Then, very important, very important. Then, okay, I have to do my change into my comfy clothes. My work clothes, my comfy. That's got to be in there too somewhere.
I mean, these are all needed times.
These are important things. Then there's dinner. Oof. Who's skipping out on that?
Oh, man.
Who? I want to see. Oh, no dinner tonight. No. All right. Who the fuck says that? No one says that. If you ever saw that in a movie, you knew it was bullshit. No fucking way am I skipping out on fucking dinner.
And you think I'm eating on the go?
I'm eating right. Fuck.
That's right. I need at least an hour and a half for my dinner.
I'm saying. And a quality meal? What's a quality meal? Hour minimum? Gotta be an hour, right?
Like for a regular dinner?
A quality dinner.
Like on a weeknight?
Yeah.
20 minutes.
20? About 35.
35 is like beyond quality on a weeknight.
So? I think 35.
35-minute dinner?
35 is money.
Like you're at the table eating and talking?
Eating. Good food. Lots of it.
On a Tuesday night, it doesn't happen like that.
I didn't say it always did. I'm saying it should.
Dude, you couldn't do that every night.
But the thing is, you're trying to get that dinner right. You can fuck up a lot of other things, but dinner's got to be right. That's the one thing. It's got to be a good dinner. You can't just throw.
All right, we're getting off topic. We're not really talking about dinner. We're talking. I could see the minute you forgot we were talking about sports. I could see.
Wait. Oh, damn it!
You were talking.
No, don't tell me. I want to figure it out.
I know it.
I want to know it though. Don't tell me. No, I want to figure it out.
I'm gonna forget. We were talking about. You said you rearrange your whole schedule for these games, and I said,
playoff.
He's got so much going on. He's got to tell his admin, no more appointments.
I thought
on 8:30 at night.
Clear
my calendar.
I tell the secretary, shut the phone, pull the fucking thing out of the wall. Don't pay the power company for 2 months.
If I hear that annoying email arrived, I'm gonna throw your laptop out the fucking window. Like that. Stop paying rent.
Yes, everything shuts off. Everything.
We don't need this anymore.
Everything. Call out everything.
Okay, so here's the dilemma. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be tense, right?
Justifiably so. Especially playoffs.
Now, here's the thing.
Playoffs are always tense.
Here's the thing. The way I am when my personality, when I'm at peace, is it's a really strong personality.
It's that of a very jolly man.
It's very good. And people like it.
He's jolly.
Okay? Most people
I don't say that about many people.
Most people get along with me. Yeah, like my
Tom is jolly.
My peaceful place is just like I can just gel.
Tom jolly.
Okay? Now, and see that's the problem.
Tom
okay?
J.
Because when you've experienced me at jolly, then if I'm anything below jolly, it's kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, it's different.
What's wrong with him?
It's weird.
Okay?
It's not like downshifting from fourth to third.
Right.
It's more like you have to hit the brake.
Yeah. No, you throw the emergency brake.
Yeah, that one. You
turn sideways.
And you do the generally spin. Whoa.
So
that's, yeah.
So that's the dilemma. Is like when my anxiety is heightened, it's hard for me to be my natural peaceful self. Okay? And I'm not as connected to what everything is going on because
his walk is different.
My head is over here. Okay?
His walk is different.
And people realize it, and they probably think like, "What's wrong with this guy?" I don't want to be like that tomorrow because it's not about me. It's not technically about my Knicks either. It's Mother's Day. Okay, and I need to be present and connected and engaged in Mother's Day.
It sucks they put a playoff game.
I know, but
because you know what most men are trying to do. They're all fighting. They're all fighting this fight.
But like we're
in this together.
But I need to be a grown up in this moment, and I need to.
It's hard when it's the playoff game.
I know,
Tom.
dude.
Come on, Tom.
That's why I'm talking about it.
I'm saying this is hard.
I'm pouring my heart out.
This is a difficult. Look, every married man in America knows what I'm talking about.
Look,
because 99% of
you don't even have to be married if you have a mom.
Mother's Day.
Be present for your mom. And that's what I'm going to try to do.
But moms, it's not the same.
And for my wife's mom.
Moms aren't the same
and for the mom of my
as
children.
Your wife. The wife is the mother of your children.
But she's not your mom.
No, but moms get to that point where they don't care anymore. It does happen. Mom doesn't care about Mother's Day anymore. Doesn't.
Are you kidding me? How often do you talk to your mom?
Every day.
Get the fuck out of here. Your mom doesn't care about Mother's Day.
Doesn't care.
You're in the clouds if you think that. Oh, as much as your mom cares about you, shit.
You can care about me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't doubt that. But Mother's Day is kind of like she's kind of over it. I'm like, all right.
Don't let her tell you that.
Are you getting?
She's never all right.
To be fair,
some love tomorrow.
To be fair, obviously I'm going to call her and wish her happy Mother's Day. We're sending her flowers. I'm doing that.
There you go.
And I should do that. I'm not saying you're wrong to do that. I'm just saying that. It's the one thing as a man, okay, is a playoff game. Your favorite fucking team is on right in the middle of it. That is the one thing that can deter you ever so slightly. Yeah. But for and by the way, if it's like one possession in the fourth quarter, wherever you are in that house is going to be a bead of sweat. Because
that's what I can't have, dude.
You're human. Every guy has this. Every guy who's a diehard sports fan has had this one. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Trust me, we've all had it.
I'm just saying. I just want to be normal. Like,
unless you live in Loserville.
Stinks. You're a real loser if you don't fucking cry about your sports
every team stinks. No, your team has to have a chance to be winning the big one. That kind of shit. Playoffs.
Way. I know.
Regular season, I get it. Playoffs, no.
You know, the bottom line is my mom.
Moms, no.
My wife's mom.
The moms, no.
My wife, the mother of my kids. They're all more important than the Knicks.
I didn't say they weren't.
And that's why look, but I can watch the game. I just don't want to get consumed by it tomorrow.
You want me to give you the what?
Unless it's a win.
Unless
it's a win, goddammit!
You want me to give you the wife answer to this question? How the wife would answer it? Well, first of all, you should be treating your woman like that every day. Why one day a year? Why not 7 days a week?
That's how your wife... Becky doesn't sound like that.
She doesn't, but I'm saying that's what... They always go, well, you should be doing that already. Why does it come down to Mother's Day?
Who did you turn your wife into?
I'm just saying, I've heard so many women say... I don't know.
You better treat her that way every day. Who was that?
And the sun come up to the sun.
Was that like Foxy Brown?
Puckering up to that booty.
That's not Becky.
No, it's not. Becky's not like that. But I'm just saying.
But do you understand why I thought you were about to say something Becky would say? And then you came out of left. You were like, you know what my wife would say to this? And then you went, don't come around here.
You know why I married my wife? Because she would never say shit like this. That's why I married my wife. We just joked about earlier today on the soccer field about how Janice Mother's Day is every day. And
no, so Becky wouldn't say it. Becky would think it though. Yeah, she would.
If that was true, she'd have left me by now.
No, that's not her style.
She'd have left me by now. No, that's who she doesn't care about this stuff. Just telling you. I'm saying,
dude, Becky would silently fight with you forever.
She would methodically plot your death over a series of multiple seasons.
Like, yeah, I'm good.
Meetings would be held.
That motherfucker. Yeah, I'm good.
Conversations with lawyers.
Oh, God.
Lunches with law enforcement. Trying to plan your alibi.
Lunches with law enforcement? What are you talking about? I was at Chipotle with Sergeant Garrison.
He's like, Mr. Garrison, you ever had a, this is what women do. You ever had a case like this? No, why? I was just wondering. I read a book and there was a story. I don't know if it actually happened. And she's writing this down. Okay, I didn't fucking know about this one. This is what a woman does, okay? He's laughing because there's some truth in that and he knows it.
Not my woman.
I didn't say you, but women, there are women like that. There are women that are like that. And not all of you. But I've met a few of you.
There are people. There are people that are conniving.
Oh, my God. I've met a few of you.
All right. So, here's the thing. Okay?
So back to the Knicks. How does this all tie into the Knicks?
No, it all ties into I'm trying to have a Mother's Day where I'm not a crazy person. Okay, so
why does it happen every year where your favorite team is playing on Mother's Day?
No, it doesn't. No. But I still look. I will be mad at myself if I'm like kind of irritable tomorrow morning, and I'm irritable throughout the day, and then the Knicks come on, and if they win, and then I'm in a good mood, I'll still be ashamed of myself because I'm like, really, you were a dick all day. And the Knicks won, and now you're a fucking bubbly ass bitch. Now you're
seeing kumbaya.
Right. Like, I want to smack my face if I do that.
Mom, I wrote a poem about you in the last 5.5 minutes.
Look, also, if this happens,
I'd like to read it to the crowd.
If I'm a dick all day, and then the Knicks lose, and then I'm a bigger dick, I'll hate myself for that too.
Ooh, that's a double win.
Either way. Okay, so either the Knicks make you happy and you're a loser, or the Knicks make you more sad and you're a loser. I don't want to do
either way. You're a loser.
Exactly. I don't want to do that. I want to have a good Mother's Day.
The Knicks can lose, and you can still have a good Mother's Day.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean
no. Look,
and you know what? You can be mad about it for 5 minutes.
The Knicks.
You go in the bathroom. And go,
the Knicks could win. And can still have a good Mother's Day. Either way.
Oh, they lost. Oh, bully.
What was it? Game 4? Call me at Game 7. Chick.
We still have the home field.
Like that. I believe the old saying is a series hasn't started until the road team has won. Go fuck yourself.
But you both did. I digress.
The road team hasn't won yet.
I know, I'm kidding. Anyway, the point is, you can have a great Mother's Day, and if they lose, you can be mad about it for 5 minutes and ruin your Mother's Day.
It's not them losing that I think.
Just don't walk in your mother's kitchen and go, motherfucker, that's slamming shit down.
I don't want the first half to be anxiety. I want the first half to be like, okay, it's Mother's Day. Happy fucking Mother's Day. Can somebody put the Knicks on?
Did you ever see... You know what you just reminded me of? Did you ever see... And this is totally you. And by the way, this would be me also. If I tried
to say something that has nothing to do with
No, listen. This is the analogy. The movie Necessary Roughness, the football movie.
The kicker, the female.
Kathy Ireland is the female kicker. And Ernie, the head coach, goes to the hospital, and the assistant coach, who's an old school guy, he tries to put on a suit. He tries to be straight Air Gennaro, and then at halftime, he's calmly, well, let's analyze what exactly has been working when we face the defense. And then he looks around for a minute, and he starts to go, not a goddamn thing's working. I can't take this fucking tie, and this damn coat, and this and he fucking blows a gas. He's like, you know how you play fucking football? You play football like a Gennaro play football. Like a goddamn wild man. No! Like a fat, rat-faced, basic beast! He was a 145-pound halfback, okay? And he was doing nothing. It didn't matter. And that means when you go out there, you rip their fucking heads off, and you shit down their necks. And he looks around, and he goes, let us pray.
I saw that movie. I just don't remember it.
That scene.
I was a kid.
Because the whole movie, he's that old school coach where every time he sees something that's bad, he has no filter and it comes right out. The one that moms today would go and cover the it's like that dude. He's that dude. And then he tries to be Gennaro, he's the guy you put in front of a camera. He's like, well, Molly, the adversary will face his adversity over the coming weeks, but with the personnel we have, we'll pull it together. Not this guy. That guy's a pussy. We didn't do this. We didn't do that. So he puts the tie on and the suit, and he walks in, and they don't even recognize, who the hell are you? Because he's not what he looks like. And for a half, he's like, oh, that didn't work. Oh, what formation were we in there? Oh, never mind. Okay. Not the guy that at halftime that blows the gasket and breaks everything.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
I'm talking about you. trying to play it off as okay. We'll get to the next time, and then I'll get. And then you'll see 2 or 3 more things about it. You go, God! You'll snap. What the fuck is Brett doing?
So you had to tell us half of a movie.
No,
to say that
just one scene. One scene.
It was half. It was the entire movie.
I'm saying, could you not see this being Tom tomorrow? Say the game was in overtime and they fucking.
I'm just like, oh man, happy Mother. What a Mother's Day, right?
We still have the Mother's Day.
I mean, we're watching the Knicks.
And nobody's not coming back. Oh my God,
I'm not gonna do that.
We really do miss Mitchell. I think it's just him getting so mad.
No,
he has to go outside and start throwing.
That's not how I act after games. I don't cry.
You have never. I don't think you've ever been in a situation on Mother's Day before. Where your favorite team has been playing a playoff game on Mother's Day. This is the first one. This isn't.
Oh, please.
This is what we call a game.
Do this in my sleep.
It's Game 7, dude.
Do this in my sleep.
And by the way, in Game 7s, you can't just be there.
This isn't a Game 7.
You got to show
Game
up.
4.
You got to show up.
It's a Game 4, bro.
You can't just be there, Tom. You got to show up.
It's a Game 4.
You better show up for Mother's Day, Tom.
Look.
Don't just be there. Show up.
Look, we know about showing up. We're not the Boston Celtics. Right?
Show up.
Those are the guys that don't show up.
They showed tonight.
We can get beat. They don't show up. We don't do that. Okay?
If they show up, they'll never get beat.
Tatum's like, hold on a second. Game 2. Game 2 of what?
Oh, God. Yeah, that'd be Tatum.
Game 2. What? Hold on. I thought we just went right to Game 3.
The best one was Tatum the other night trying to say how, look, we really weren't that good. 64 and 18. The media's just looking
People
at
trying to
like,
call us a super team.
Yeah.
But,
we didn't
when you look 1 through 5.
We look at all these guys.
Coach of the year, we didn't have it.
Yeah, this guy led the league in this, that guy led the league in that. This guy leads the league
When you look
in
at it, we actually
bunch
stink.
Of nobodies.
We stink.
Bunch of nobodies.
I mean, look at the Atlanta Hawks roster and tell me they're not better than us.
These are the kids that didn't get picked in gym class.
Right. Jaylen Brown, who's he?
Yeah. Third pick in the draft. That's
Drew Holiday.
What, world champion?
What does he play?
5-time all defense.
Does he play defense?
What? Will he play 8, 9, 10 years in a row? Big deal.
bench that can score 40 a night.
But the guy Hauser almost broke the all-time record, but he got hurt halfway through the game. He was 3 away. That's ridiculous. Yeah. And for Tatum to say that when I saw that, that's what was going through my head. I was laughing so fucking hard. I couldn't get it all out.
The worst part.
My wife thought something was wrong with me.
The worst part was when he started off and said, "See, it's twofold," and I was just like, "This isn't going to be a good. This is not going to be a good."
Yeah, you knew right then. This is not going to end well.
Twofold
it's
means
twofold.
It's okay. It's
and you're like, do you really know what
twofold because everybody says that, but on the other side of that coin, we didn't get any awards. This was your moment to complain about the awards? No, dude, don't do that.
It was so bad. It made no sense.
But then you came out in game 3 and you fucking stomped him.
No, but this is the thing. It's like he's trying to say one thing, but he's really feeling the other. And it showed tonight. Jaylen Brown was the one guy who said between game 2 and tonight that, look, our defense...
He said that was unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, didn't he say that?
Yeah, he said flat out unacceptable. He's the one guy who didn't go, hey, well, down the road. And no, he went, that was unacceptable. Can't play them like that. And he said it. He took accountability for it. And tonight, they responded. Yeah. So, and this is what's so infuriating about this.
So, it sounds like Tatum might need a little work behind the mic, but mentality-wise, he did what you hoped he'd do.
Tonight, for the first time in a long time, he reminded me of Kobe Bryant. Because he's the last guy I saw really do this. Because before him, it was Jordan, it was Bird, Magic. Those guys did this. Kobe was the last guy I saw really do this until tonight. Tatum, basically, the first 3 minutes of the game was all him. He didn't fuck around. He was establishing right away, you're not stopping me tonight. Whenever I want to take you, I'm going to take you. And he didn't fuck around with it. He was calling for the ball.
Who'd
he
they
posted
have on
up
at the start?
Mobley? I think it was Mobley. They tried to go big first. Didn't work. Then they tried to go small. Didn't work. And then they
tried to go mid.
Yeah, didn't work. That last one he hit with the fadeaway from the baseline, that was Larry Bird.
Well, until he hit that, he was having a bit of a rut where I was like, dude. Because remember you said, will he close?
Yeah.
He started the fourth quarter off
a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. He bricked a couple threes.
He did. Well, they all did.
Yeah.
They shot like they had 3 straight possessions where they jacked multiple threes, and the Cavs went to the basket and got 3 straight, and all of a sudden it's 9.
But see, this is what's tough, though, because they do that, but then they have 3 more possessions where they hit them.
Yeah.
It's the same shots.
But tonight, they weren't. They hit 13 of them tonight.
Yeah.
That's it.
But tonight, do you remember when Pritchard hit like a logo 3, and
then that was a big one,
and then Derek White hit one right after.
That was a big one. The one that Pritchard hit to me was huge.
Yeah,
it was right there in the first half.
They were starting to make a run.
Well, it was right there in the first half.
Later.
It was the end of the first half because what happened was it went from 2 to 5 on that shot. I'm sorry, 4 to 7, and they ended up going up instead of them being ahead like by 1 or 2 of that, they're up like 6 or 7.
I thought the logo 3 when they were up like 9 and it brought it to 12. It was late in the game.
Was it later?
I think so.
Maybe it was.
Because it was like when Cleveland was trying to make a run.
I thought it was one where he stretched the lead. It was close. They were behind, but Boston stretched it because they made a run to get it down, and he hit. Oh, you know what? You're right. But it just wasn't down as far as I thought it was. It was in single digits. They got it down to 9 or 7 or whatever, and then he hit that 3. You're right. It was later in the game. It was. I forget when in the fourth quarter it was, but they had got it to...
You get it to 9 or something?
7, I think.
Really?
And he hit that 3.
Damn.
They traded, it was 9, 9, 9, then they got it to 7, then we traded with them again, and then they missed, and they stopped, like, that came at the end of a shot clock. And they were running him down, and he comes off this screen and fucking pulls up from about 35. Fucking drains it. And it was probably the biggest shot of his career. Quite honestly, it was probably the biggest shot of his career so far. Because I'm not talking about the buzzer.
You think that was Peyton Pritchard's?
Yeah, it was a big shot because that stopped the bleeding.
Yeah.
It literally said, nope, you're not getting closer.
I'm looking for that.
Because the thing is, they never got that close again. They never did after that. So it kind of woke the Celtics up. Like, so it was the biggest shot of his career. And again, he only had 5 points tonight, but he was a +4. I think he had 3 assists, he had 3 rebounds. But that shot stopped what looked like the beginning of a big Cleveland run. Stopped it cold. So,
and then I think Derek White hit one after that.
He did, but it was like a couple of possessions later. They traded again, and then he hit one that got it from 10 to 13. or whatever it was. So yeah,
it never got close.
It wasn't right after. It was a couple of, all right, now it's 10. They couldn't get below 10.
Yeah.
And then he hits that one that extends it out. Actually, it was 14. It was 11.
But see, that's the crazy part, because they shoot the team back into the game.
This is what drives you
But then they keep shooting, and now they're ahead again.
But you know how the second half started? 14-0 run out of the gate. They go right to the fucking basket. They stuff it right down there. It was like a running game. They stuffed it right down there.
That's when I started saying the stuff about the Cavs.
Yeah, they literally, the Celtics, no, Brown and Tatum went, fuck you, we're better, and here we are. Before they blinked, it literally went from like 7 to 21. In the blink of, like, holy fuck, like, it was Tatum and Brown and I think and Holiday. Everything was to the basket, like, fuck you, fuck you.
Holiday went left on.
Holiday tonight was it?
Dude, Holiday, I think he had Mobley on his.
Holiday tonight had 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists.
He's a tough dude.
He's a tough motherfucker.
Yeah, he's tough.
And trust me, Milwaukee is missing him big time.
Oh, yeah.
He totally set the tone for this game. Tatum was going to the basket, but the other thing that was going on was fucking Jrue Holiday. Holiday and Tatum in the first 5 minutes of that game were like, fuck yeah. Just like, that's what it was. In the first 5 minutes, they both established something. And Holiday the whole game, and when he wasn't D'ing up one of these guards when they started to get hot, he was getting a big rebound. I'm telling you, and he made a post move tonight. He pulled a Kevin McHale. I told my wife, I jumped out of my chair. He spins to the right, shot fake, steps through switches to the left hand and makes a layup over a bigger guy. It was the McHale move. And I'm like, holy fucking Kevin McHale, but instead of fucking start stack. And Becky's like, Kevin McHale? Like, she doesn't know the fuck. She knows the name, but like, why are you saying Kevin McHale? Because she doesn't even know the move.
Hold on a second. I've got a bone to pick with you. Your wife thought Michael Jordan was on the Lakers.
She did?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're not doing a good job. What's going on?
When did that happen? When did she say this? No, I want when.
It was in a text exchange with the ladies.
I want to see this.
Because Casey was like, hold on a second. She was like, am I wrong about this?
What did she say? Tell me everything.
I don't know. Like, it wasn't that big a deal. I'm just fucking around.
It's a big deal.
So,
it's a big deal.
Janice,
you just said it was a big deal.
Janice said something about. It must have been when Janice was at the basketball game, because the Pelicans game.
Okay.
Right, and so Janice was saying something about basketball.
Well, yeah,
and I can't remember what they said.
Our friend Janice was on a business trip down there, just so you know. Playoff game, Pelicans and OKC.
Right.
And it was the closeout game.
Right. So
and she got tickets through. She was there.
Yeah. So the wives are texting, and something comes up about basketball and Michael Jordan, and not knowing who he played for, or something like that. And Becky said, "Oh, it's only we weren't on it.
Okay,
it was the ladies." And Becky said, "Only the most famous,
what
team outside of Boston or something like that." And she was talking about the Lakers.
Okay.
And then Casey was like, "No, Michael Jordan didn't play for the Lakers." But Becky Googled it and found a picture of like Michael Jordan in a Lakers jersey or something like that.
So Becky pushed back to no, I've got evidence to prove this. Why am I hearing about this now?
It wasn't a big deal. I'm thinking about it now.
You just said you have a bone to pick me. I'd say that makes it a big deal, wouldn't you?
No.
Listen. He's right. I have to get it.
You have failed.
This is terrible. How the fuck do you think Michael Jordan played? Really, Becky? Really? I don't care if it's Mother's Day. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Michael for the Lakers? Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking nuts? That's insane. It's like LeBron James playing for the Celtics. It's never gonna fucking happen. It'll never fucking happen. Not ever.
Do you remember when Babe Ruth was on the Mets?
No.
He was a great Met.
No, I don't.
He was a great Met.
I apologize. You know what? To all the men out there who are I have failed this. I will make this right.
It's your responsibility.
I will make this right.
Look,
and by the way, furthermore, I will address it on Mother's Day.
Look, okay, you should.
Oh yeah.
To all the
you should have go well.
to all the spouses
who are sports fans.
I don't
now,
care.
if you're not,
no
one cares.
Now look, if your partner is not into sports, then their sports knowledge is your responsibility.
A reflection on you.
Right. So this could be a man, okay,
reflection on you.
who is married to a woman, and this woman doesn't like sports. Okay, so their sports knowledge, her sports knowledge is dependent on you. Mm-hmm. Now this could be a woman who is a sports fan, and her husband doesn't like sports. It's your responsibility.
That's even worse.
His sports knowledge is your responsibility.
Let's be clear.
It could be. Look, hold
that's
on.
Even worse, though.
It could be a gay couple. Okay, 2 women, 2 men. Whoever has the sports knowledge, the other person's sports knowledge is your responsibility. I don't care what kind of couple.
It must improve. Now, what level are they accountable?
They don't have to be big level.
But the obvious one.
You know where Michael Jordan.
The obvious one.
Okay.
That's obvious.
Trying to think of some other ones.
You sicken me, Rebecca.
They should hate the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Unless
you're from Dallas.
Unless they're a Dallas fan. Yeah. Actually, my wife.
And then they better love them.
I don't hate Dallas anymore, and so my wife doesn't. I hate the Eagles, and that's their fault.
You can hate more than one team. There's no limit on hate here.
What are we hating the Dallas Cowboys
Who
for?
put the hate meter in my bar? There's no fucking hate meter in my bar. No, I don't think so, Oliver.
No, you're saying you're allowed to hate more than one.
You can hate fucking anything you want. There's no limitation on the hate.
No, we talked about my peaceful state. We talked about that. I have to protect it.
You're saying it's in jeopardy tomorrow.
I know. I have to protect it. I have to protect it.
I think tomorrow's the one. Because, first of all, you didn't plan this.
I didn't ask to be born.
No, but the league didn't.
I didn't ask to make somebody a mother, did I?
The league didn't.
I didn't ask to be born.
You put the playoff games on Father's Day.
I didn't ask to be born.
On Mother's Day, you put the Runway show in France. You put that shit on. It's Mother's Day. Okay? No, you're going to watch whatever mom
Your mother's
wants.
a sports fan. Like your mom.
She's not the mom, though. Is your mom a sports fan?
What?
Is your mom?
Your mom's not?
She is.
Oh, yeah.
But most moms
are not. But I don't know. I think there are a lot of moms that are sports fans.
If their son's involved or goes to at least the college level, then yes.
I think, dude,
but if your
some
kid doesn't even
legitimate
play,
moms out there that love sports, dude. They might not be in your world.
Well, I'm not in this world.
No, dude, there's plenty of moms that like sports.
No.
You really don't think so?
No, I don't. I think the number it's probably 1/3.
No, but that's still a lot of moms.
No, it's not. It's less than half. It's 33%.
Of how many?
Of all the moms out there.
Right. There's a lot of goddamn moms. How many billions?
It's going to be at least
33% of billions.
I'm talking about the sports mom.
You're done after
I'm talking about the sports mom, not the big. What the fuck? You don't through billions. I know the moms.
You said 33% of all the moms
in the world.
How many moms do you think there are in the world?
I don't know. There's 7 billion people on Earth.
Right. So is there a billion moms? Or is there as many moms as there are people? I don't know.
Right, 33 is high. 25.
Percent
25%.
Of 7 billion.
Yeah, 25%.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's not a lot.
What is it?
I don't know. You tell
What's
me.
a fourth of 7?
7 billion?
Yeah. What's a fourth of 7?
I have no idea. 2?
It's like 1.7.
2.5.
So 1.7
if it's
billion.
7, wait, 2.5, well, that'd be 8.
Right, it's like 1.7.
Well, it's got to be 2 something. Because 2 is 6.
No, it doesn't have to be 2 something.
2.3.
No.
2.3.
No.
Yeah, 2.3.
2.3 is too much.
2.3. That's 1/3 of 7 billion.
No, it's not.
2.3, 2.3, 2.3.
Is what?
7.
Okay. So 2.3 billion.
2.3. Not a lot.
2.3 billion is not a lot.
I think you got to be in the 2, a little higher than that.
That's pathetic.
There's got to be half.
That's pathetic.
That's
That's the worst take he's had.
Well, first of all, they're not all moms. Whatever that number is, say it's 3 billion.
How many moms are there in the world?
I don't fucking know.
Say there's a billion.
Do you think they know?
Say there's a
Do
billion.
you think they have that number?
Yeah, of course they do.
Google. How many moms are on Earth?
Dude.
Humans. Humans.
How many human mothers?
How many human moms currently are alive in the world? In the entire world, not North America.
It's called Earth.
Or planet Earth would work, yeah. Imagine Google going, Earth, what's that?
This is weird because it keeps bringing up
What?
male versus female. as opposed to moms.
See, I don't have that stat. They don't have that. I mean, they should have it. If everybody's got a birth certificate or whatever. And when kids are born, you figure out. I mean, somebody with nothing better to do must have figured this out. First of all, if your life is that pathetic, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. Yeah, I'll take that project on. That would be your worst nightmare.
What?
Trying to figure out how many fucking moms are on.
What?
Do you know how much fucking research you have to do to figure that out? Fuck this.
Okay. It's actually much lower than we thought.
What is it?
It's 85 million. Oh, America, sorry.
See, that's what I'm saying. They have the world. The globe.
I can't.
Earth.
Oh, but I was right.
What?
Nearly 2 billion. I had said 1.7.
That could be 1.9.
Okay.
Maybe 1.98.
Either way, I was right.
You were off. You said 1.7. You were close.
You said 2.3. You were over.
I wasn't right either.
In Price is Right rules, you were wrong. I was right.
We're not playing Price is Right, Tom.
Yes, we are.
This is the day go by.
The Price is Right, bitch.
Price is always right here, bitch. That's why there's no Price is Right. Because there's no wrong price.
Nearly 2 billion mothers in the world today.
In
fact, the actual number is 1.7, bitch.
Where did it say 1.7?
Right here. 1.7.
Let me see it.
Hang on a second.
Wait a minute. Let me check that again.
Let
me read the fine print.
Yep.
Damn it, it is somewhere.
Correct. Yep.
I know I saw it. Show it to me.
As one of the nearly 2 billion mothers in the world.
We established it was nearly 2 billion.
I want a direct numerical fact.
God damn it, I want my 175. Not my 2.6.
I'll take 1.79999.
Again, not this funny. But anyway.
But we love it.
But you've been hanging out with Big Pipey all night. Big Pipey doesn't step into the box, as we said earlier.
Are you nearly done?
And take the first strike.
Then why in the hell haven't you written to your mother?
Oh, God, that's terrible. That's fucking terrible. Anyway, the Knicks play at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
3:30.
3:30.
Dude, the draft lottery's on tomorrow.
At 3 o'clock, right? NBA draft lottery, right? Yeah. And
you'll be walking around fucking caverns.
We'll be on the way back.
We're driving
3
back.
3 o'clock, we'll be on the way back. It's 2.5 hour drive.
2.5? Yikes. Oh, fuck. I gotta pee just thinking about it.
Yeah. No surprise there either. The camel has arrived. Segment 2, the camel.
That's the second time you said that to me.
That's true. The camel has shown up. Giant camel. Should not be having this drink. This is a bad move. It's a bad move. Bad move. My wife, Michael Jordan and the Lakers? You got to begrudge me a cocktail for that. I mean, what if your wife said that? Michael Jordan played for the Lakers? Oh, wait, my wife is wicked smart. She's got a master's degree from BC. This is no dummy. Michael Jordan on the what the? That's something my daughter would say. In fact, I don't even know if my daughter would do that. Would she? I don't know. She might know. I mean, she's heard me rant and rave about him for years. Something must have stuck. I mean, she can't possibly. I don't know. But see, this is bad. Now you're trying to figure out if it's, well, your daughter would say that, but you're like, no, even my daughter wouldn't know that. Now what realm are we in now? I don't know. I just don't know. But what I do know is I've run into the drink because I have to figure this out.
It's awful quiet out here.
It's awful quiet because I'm sharing with America. I still can't figure out how my fucking wife thought Michael Jordan was a Laker. And now I'm trying to quantify the level of damage here. Is it, because I was saying to our good friends out there that
for it to have gone this long.
If the daughter has that, okay, the daughter maybe. But then I'm like, no, I think my daughter might know who he is too. And where he played. I don't know. I don't know if Mia would screw that up. I don't know. Would Penny? Given how much you hate him?
Yeah. Yeah, Penny doesn't know.
But she's not 12.
She doesn't know anything about Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I mean, she knows. She probably knows his name.
But you're not you're not the nut job I am about this.
Mm-mm. No, you talk about them all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
With Birdman, I tell all that she's got to know.
Casey was shocked.
She should have been shocked. I'm flummoxed. I really am.
Becky's gonna go.
These
motherfuckers were talking about my fucking text message about Michael Jordan.
My lack of to my husband who's a basketball nut job.
Oh, this is a good topic though.
Every day when I see him, if it's I know the status of the Boston Celtics because he tells me.
So this is funny though because Casey, my wife, used to work at a car dealership.
Your wife was shocked by it.
She was.
That should be your first clue. Right?
Well, no. Casey has a pretty good sports foundation. So she grew up with her brother, who's a sports nut, card collector. So he was like collected baseball cards, basketball cards, loved football. He wasn't a big sports player, but loved sports. So she'll remember, like, if she sees a card, like a baseball card, she'll be like, oh yeah, I remember my brother used to like David Justice or random shit like that. Okay? But she also worked at a car dealership for 10 years, which is heavily dominated by, pricks that look like us, men.
Pricks that look like
So she would be
jackasses like your hosts.
No, yeah. And they weren't like guys that would like have more inclusive conversations that women could be a part of. They would be in a meeting talking about sports.
Dickheads like your radio talking heads. Yeah.
Well, no. I'm good at being inclusive in conversation, especially in a professional setting. But it wasn't a problem for her because of how much I talked about sports and how much sports we watched together. So while she's not like a sports fan, she wanted me to put the hockey game on tonight.
I can tell you,
I was like, that's cool.
I can tell you when Becky became a fan of the 4 Boston teams. I know exactly when it happened. The Patriots, it was 2001 because of her brothers. The Red Sox, it was 2004. Although girls always seem to like baseball because it's slow and they can understand it. I've heard too many women tell me that. That's okay. It's fine. That's the common one. So, but with her, 2004, the world fell in love with that team. That was not New York based, of course. And then,
excuse me.
And then with the Celtics,
I was New York based, and I fell in love with that team.
Oh, and Mets fans, bitter Mets fans.
For Mets fans, that was one of the biggest sports moments of our lives. Seeing the Yankees go down in a choke.
Yeah.
After being chokers for so long.
See, you really hate them.
Not anymore.
Because
not after that.
Because
that cleansed my hate of them.
You weren't the only New Yorker that wanted them to lose.
Oh my God, no.
This is the thing. So for you to live there,
but I didn't.
Long enough to be a fan or enemy of that, you hate that team.
Yeah.
What the fuck did they do to you? Holy shit!
They were the evil empire.
The evil empire. They made your teams feel irrelevant, which drove you. Which I suppose because Boston doesn't have this problem, but
most places don't.
No, like L.A. maybe. With the Lakers and the Clippers.
And the Dodgers making the Giants irrelevant.
Yeah.
Or the Padres
there's probably there's a few, right? I mean, but
Texas maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Dallas. Well, I mean, the Cowboys and the Mavs are kind of a weird. Because the Mavs have their fans. They've got fans. They do. It's not a small base.
I feel like all the sports teams down there do, honestly. Maybe Houston's...
The Astros?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, they've been good. They should.
They've been
good for a while, I would think, yeah. The Astros always, even when I was a kid and I was collecting baseball cards, they always fascinated me because I don't know what it was about them. It was them and the, what was the other one that was found kind of, like, the Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins were a big deal when I was a kid. I don't know why.
Kirby Puckett?
Before him. This is one of the early mid-'80s. Everybody wanted Minnesota Twins cards. I don't know what about them. And I felt the same way, but I never quite thought about it because they hadn't won a world championship. They hadn't done anything in a while. But for some of the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros, those two cards, like and it didn't matter who the fucking guy in the team was.
What? Why?
You got an Astro? Because we're up in Boston area. No one cares about the Astros. So, like, if you, like, hey, it's a rare one, you say, hey, who's got that one? I don't know. They come in
random Astro.
The Astros were not. We didn't see many of them. Or
the
Mike
Scott.
I'm saying no. We didn't see
I'm
many of them.
flummoxed.
I'm flummoxed. So for some reason,
Damn it! I was gonna say.
I'm flummoxed on multiple levels tonight, Tom. And part of it is your fault because you told me this thing. I'm almost ashamed of my wife right now. How the fuck do you think Michael Jordan played for the Lakers?
Watch I get home in case he's gonna go. No, that's not what she said.
You better not be making this up.
No, of course I'm not making it up. I could be screwing it up. Oh my god! No, this happened.
See, my thing is, when do I?
Let me Google Michael Jordan on the Lakers.
When do I?
I bet you that's what she did. Let me see what it pulls up because I'll remember.
Listen, there's nothing on Google that could sway you on this.
You can find a fake picture of Jordan. Yeah, look.
Oh my god.
That's probably what she did. So after Casey said
she didn't read the
alarm just went off.
What do you mean? It's not even turned on.
No, I don't know what alarm it was. Like a smoke alarm or something went off and then it turned off.
Well, check the panel and see if there's a red light on it.
No, I don't think it was I think it was like the smoke alarm or something. It was in your room.
Well, go up and see what it is.
Can you come, Dad? I don't know what it could be.
Mia, if there's smoke, just come down and get me.
I don't know if there's smoke.
Well, go open the door.
Can you just come look?
No.
Dad.
Mia, it's fine.
Dad, an
Mia.
alarm just went off.
It could have been an alarm set by a phone or a watch too, you know.
It wasn't.
Was it a BB alert?
That was definitely
It was a
not
bum
phone.
blast alert.
For who? Who was on BB alert?
I don't know.
Do we have a random BB alert this hour now?
That was not a phone or a device. That was like a smoke alarm. Dad,
I'll be in a minute.
actually,
Mia,
Dad.
do you suspect Patrick Lloyd?
Dad, stop. It's serious. Actually, come on.
What might have been an alert?
Oh, that
Before
was close. Close.
Dad,
What?
come on.
No.
Oh my God. Mom told me to come get you because it woke her up.
It woke her up?
Yes.
She's lying. I know she's lying now.
And it woke Anthony up too. Or maybe at least woke Mom.
And it woke up the neighbors.
Dad. Oh my God.
I'll be right in.
Parenting 101. Don't believe a word they say.
The word they say. Trust me, how many times I've gone to my wife and I'm like, did you? No, I didn't say that at all. Any event. In the event, on the one-off, she's telling the truth. We're gonna end this.
It's time to go anyway.
Time to go.
It's 1:18.
Anyway, you guys enjoy the basketball tomorrow, and happy birthday to all the moms.
And happy Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day, all of you. All the 1 point, nearly
2 billion.
Nearly 2 billion of you out there.
And if anybody's about to pop one out, maybe it's even more nearly.
Might be closer to 2 billion.
Maybe if it's double nearly.
Maybe it's
nearly.
Maybe it's suddenly. Maybe it's
No,
suddenly
that
2
wouldn't make
billion.
sense.
There could be a lot of kids born tomorrow. You don't know.
It could be.
We don't know we don't know what the average birthday is.
Slightly.
Say it's 34. Nearly could become
34.
suddenly 3,400.
That's gonna get you closer to 2 billion.
If there's almost 2, I'm just if
you think it's 3,400 away?
No, million.
Oh, 3,400 million.
Yeah.
Oh, no way! There's that many babies born tonight.
Tomorrow.
No.
Well, today. It's actually today now. It's actually Mother's Day now.
No way! There's that many born.
No. No, it's a whole 24 hours.
All right, that's the next Google. How many babies are born on a given day?
You never know. Never say never. Anyway.
Meanwhile, there's
You
an
guys,
alarm going off.
You people enjoy your Mother's Day. We will return. Well, I'll be back Monday. We'll see him on Thursday. He's going on way out business.
Yeah, you actually
So,
fix him.
for the redoubtable one, the highly questionable one, you guys.
385,000.
Damn. There you go. Enjoy Mother's Day.
Not million.